Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, from wherever you are in the globe. It's a global era, and I'm happy to be here today. My name is Naomi Ayot Oyaro. I am the Executive Director of CAP AIDS Uganda, and an indigenous non-government organization operating in Uganda, East Africa, and within the continent of Africa. I am a proud beneficiary or person trained by the World Council of Churches, for instance, on the UPR and then on Universal Periodic Report, and also on the Convention on Elimination of All Forms of Violence Against Women. And what I'm sharing today is practically how we are putting the knowledge that we have acquired from this training and also from the mentorship of, for instance, Reverend Nikki and her colleagues in action in the country. And I was asked to speak about the Beijing platform for women action. And I know that the objective of the platform for action, which is in full conformity with the purpose and principles of the Charter of the United Nations and the international law, is focused on empowerment of all women and also full realization of all forms of human rights and fundamental freedoms for all women as essential for the empowerment of women. And the success of this is tailored to having the governments, respectively, INGOs, and then institutions and all actors at all levels take part as duty bearers in ensuring that the dignity, the welfare, the rights of women and the girl child continue to be respected and adhered to. So what has CAP AIDS Uganda as an indigenous organization in Uganda done? What we have done is to take this up as a critical component of our programming, and we have gone beyond rhetoric to establish a Free Harvey's Home of Hope. That is a home that receives survivors of gender-based violence, specifically the women and adolescents. And we have moved beyond it being a safe space for women to come and temporarily get shelter while we look for where we can resettle them to where it's safer, to it being a space for safe discussions on issues that affect the women and the girl child. So they are able to access information and services, especially related to sexual reproductive health and rights in this Free Harvey's Home of Hope. But we've also gone beyond just providing psychosocial support. We've gone beyond providing the safe space for the survivors of gender-based violence to making it a home where all survivors of gender-based violence can gain back the hope of living as a woman with dignity, but also thriving to their full potential. So to date, we have been able to rehabilitate 110 young women and adolescent girls in this Home of Hope. And we've been able to enable them access healthcare, personal hygiene kits in these homes, but also rejuvenate their dignity as women and young girls. The 110 have also been able to be skilled in various vocational skills and also be innovative into having solutions that can enable them thrive in the respective communities that we eventually resettle them. So to date, 110 have been rehabilitated, 110 have been able to access non-judgmental health care and personal hygiene care. 110 have also been able to overcome the trauma that comes with GBV and are now resettled in respective areas where they feel safe, but also with the skills acquired, they're able to lead safe livelihoods and be respected because they're able to earn and also become powerful women in their respective communities. We have also established self-help groups in the local communities, which is not only a space for sharing ideas, but also for empowering one another as women in the rural communities. We've also gone ahead to identify the marginalized girls in the community and enable them access education and transition from the primary level to the secondary level. So these are the areas that we have been able to do in efforts to promote the human rights, the dignity, and economically empower the girl child and the women in Uganda from a one-stop center, which is the Free St. Harvey's Home of Hope that is based in the northern part of Uganda. Thank you for allowing me to share with you our successes as far as the action, the Beijing platform for women action is concerned, and what we have been able to put in place as women-led and women rights organizations as far as Uganda as a country is concerned. But also, I'm happy to share that as Uganda's CapAIDS Uganda as an NGO, we've also been able to bring together other women-led and women rights organizations to empower women in humanitarian and development leadership to see beyond the peripherals where they are always placed and be in spaces where decisions are made. Now, that is empowerment of women in leadership at another level. Thank you for allowing me to speak to you, and I look forward to learning more from all of you. And thank you, World Council of Churches, for giving me the opportunity.